Alright. So, I noticed that in the beginning it says that, you should probably play with a gamepad, so I'm thinking, like, maybe I swap to a gamepad real quick. If it's gonna be, like, if that's what it was meant to be played on, I don't know. I can do that real quick, but, gamepad gets all fucky with the, depending on what's running, so let me make sure Steam's off. And I have a DualSense. Okay, so that picked it up right away, so that's good. Sometimes the drivers are a little weird, even on Game Pass, when you'd think that they would be figured out, but, anyway, yeah, so, I'm gonna play Outer Wilds. I don't know that much about it. I remember seeing trailers about it years ago when it came out, or when it was announced, and it seemed really, really cool. I know that there's a time loop mechanic, but that's kind of it. It's a sci-fi game, sort of, like low sci-fi, maybe, but I like that kind of stuff with the spaceship, and it's really easy to crash and kill yourself. So, yeah, point being is it has seemed like something I would like for a long time, and I never got around to playing it, and I was looking for something to play, and I just figured, why not? I have it installed for a long time. Okay. Oh. I'm curious to know why this is better with a gamepad than mouse and keyboard. That's our pilot back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to go off? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. You sure you fixed the retro rockets? I'm not gonna question this guy. I'm ready if you are. You kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulics with a pilot instead of the auto flight system. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship the first time you put it down, you hear? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you said your goodbyes or whatever. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Mika? Hey, it's you. Slate said you were blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna get into space? Aren't you? Better not have changed your mind. I want to practice with a pro before I leave. You're just saying that, but if you really want to practice with me, I guess I could help you out a little. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you got. Okay, real quick. I saw an option for this. Oh, wow, holy shit, it does know. Honestly, I like the PS4 prompts better. I don't like that they're all grayed out. Yeah, so that's better. So it knows that I have a DualSense plugged in, which is pretty cool. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Oh, I don't like this camera. Oh. Whoa, 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 lights. Okay, we did it. I'm gonna wait for the geyser pool. That, it seemed like a really bad drop. Also, goddamn. My camera is so orange. I look so fucking orange. Why is that? Why do I look so fucking orange? Hold on. Oh, no, 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 not that. Oh, that's not what I want. It's not that great either. Oh, God. Um, oh my God. I look so orange on this camera. Um, it's... But then that's really washed out if I do that. I don't know anything about color correction. But yeah, this seems not so great. I don't know. That looks a little less orange, but now I look a little washed out. So maybe... Does that look a little better? I don't know. It's hard to tell. But whatever, fuck it. I look less orange, that's the main thing. I don't know, I look like a straight up orange. Okay, so... What a landing. I guess that's why Slate lets you fly the real thing. Okay. Orphe. Heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Ghost and Gossen open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. An iron stomach is the mark of a true Arthian, my friend. Our handy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things. Okay. Outer Wilds Ventures presents postcards from orbit. You actually blasting off in that thing, huh? I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. All I know is between the space program and Mika's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. That's, nice. The pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of the inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Parthian history. Okay. Oh, okay. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth, maybe. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Okay. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. We all know you have it out for that tree. But no, I just think it's in the way, and someone ought to chop it down. You know, specifically me. You think this has to do with the time I fell out of it and broke my arm? That was when we were hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that long? Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. Meet any of the other travelers up there. Remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh yeah, I made all their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space, you'll be one of the space program's other travelers. Or that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Okay. So that's where we came from. We want to go to the observatory. We need the codes. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Can we use your signal scope? Can we? Sure, let's play. Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Okay. So, tutorial stuff. Oh, I see. Ah, you found me, but my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget you have to find both of us, okay? I won, I'm so happy. Thanks for playing with us. Oh, so that's like out in space, huh? Interesting. Okay. Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a bit busier. You to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep. That's where I'd go. How's that? One time after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was. I guess too dark. Gabro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down. Suddenly, Gabro couldn't go down any further. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabro go any deeper. It held Gabro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. But then, in the terrible darkness, Gabro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Is all that true? Heard it from Gabro himself. Gabro can be a little fanciful, sure, but they aren't a liar. I mean, probably a liar. I guess if you want to know that if the story is entirely true, you can go see Giant's Deep for yourself. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, these things are moving very quickly. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gosson said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? It sounds bad and painful. Danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. Good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and it will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if it hurts, if you hurt yourself fooling around Hornfels. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before your launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. Okay. Just kind of want to poke around and see what's like all this different stuff that's going on here. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? A little nervous, yeah? Good, everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. It's not what Slade says. Oi, you know better than to believe a word that lunatic says about me? They're still sore I made them install a safety harness in the cockpit. Claimed it would throw off the thrust-to-weight ratio. Honestly, one of these days I'm going to throw off Slate's thrust-to-weight ratio. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken-up mining equipment, set up down in the zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a last-minute zero-G practice, head up the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident. You can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool, we'll get to it. Alright. Alright. Well, what is this? Oh. It looks like space, but it is just a cave. Zero-G. Okay. Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some zero-G time in. So you're going in there, in the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great and fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know, I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. I've got hand sweats. Alright. Oh, God. And I have not been watching Fuel, so probably should. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Okay. Where's the other stuff that needs to get repaired? Ooh. Okay. And there's one more somewhere here, right? Oh, roll. L1. Okay. Is it maybe in here? Probably, right? Okay. Great, so... Here we go. This is, like, very disorienting. Okay. Alright. Alright, not bad. Cool. Okay. No need to worry. I'm sure there won't be too much of that in this game. Uh-huh. Yeah. I like, Squeemeister. I like, stuff like Elite Dangerous, but I use a HOTAS flight stick for that. This is a little more difficult with just the controller. Okay, nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training. Try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock. Go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Definitely takes some getting used to. Yeah, absolutely. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? Okay. Glad everybody has so much confidence in me. Try not to, kill yourself. Okay. Let's go to the observatory. Can we enter any of these buildings? Okay. They've only lost 1 out of 4 astronauts. Those are pretty good odds. I mean, that's true. As far as we know, I suppose, right? It's a Feldspar is the one that we lost, right? Outer Wilds Ventures, founding members. Clockwise from the top. Hornfels, Gaussen, Slate, and Feldspar. Timberhearth's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon. Oh no, I guess he didn't die. Well, there was the cockpit chair that they said that was the only thing left. I thought Feldspar was the first guy. Okay. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of their antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. It's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited. It's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want anywhere you are. Two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? Excited. Good, you've only been waiting for this day since you were hatchling, or since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? Of course. I knew you'd want to see it before you headed off. Hornfell's just finished prepping it for display today. Amazing, isn't it? Makes me wish that we could go see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur's weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. I got a little carried away there. Go on and have your ship... Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Be right back. While you learn all about space. That's right. I do like to read all this stuff. I think it's cool. The world-building stuff that they have here. Future site of our next exhibit. If you've enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system won't be possible without generous visitors like you. Thank you profusely for your support. Okay, so is that an expansion? There is one DLC, right? Watch closely, these balls will move on their own. The ground is perfectly level. So what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the idle rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. What is this? Strange rock moving around in the grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize that there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it's observed. Whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of the debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Whoa, what? Wow. That is weird and creepy. Okay. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star becomes a red giant. And when the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon until into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Schurt's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to dark bramble. It appears well suited to live in dark space with minimal atmosphere. Interesting. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion that was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Whoa. Oof. This game is disorienting. Is this the same thing? Yeah. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers, quite unusually only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Okay. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated somewhere else in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among the stars and among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. Okay. A piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Oh, interesting. Cassava. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Whoa. Unfortunately, the Atlar rocks lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, oh my god. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Interesting. That's cool. It's a really interesting thing. Okay. Moving on. I like the attempt to make the aliens feel alien so far. But I guess it helps that, like, our characters are also quite alien. Okay. Anything else to see up here? This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations. The local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with the Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm gonna wing it. I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. I like it. You'll have plenty of options to choose from. No one's ever landed on the Interloper before, you know? Perhaps you'll be the first. I must say, should you choose to go to Dark Bramble, be very careful. No one's explored there before either, for what you'll find are excellent reasons. Well then, you gonna tell me the reasons? I guess not. Alright. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off then. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help in anything. Help you with anything. We have like Morse code for our launch codes. Alright. What the fuck? What? Okay. Space, here we come. That's right. I think that was retelling a bunch of stuff that I had done. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe that was like a checkpoint or something. So did you get a good look at the Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes open and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like medically speaking? No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did. But why? Kornfeld's tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're gonna get the answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant Steep. I don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use your translator tool to find out anything more about that statue, huh? Okay. So, real quick. I just want to go over here. Oh, look at that. We didn't go up here before. Saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north, and I figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher. Just please don't break it while I'm gone. East, Nomai Ruins. South, Quantum Grove Crater. Northwest, Geyser Mountain. Young Bark Crater. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Alright, Oh, hello, astronaut. It's good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night, I heard Rebec's banjo coming out from Brittle Hollow. If that means they're safe. I can hear different planets, too. Depends on what time of day or night. what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. It is cool. Okay. Oh, we have a body. All right. Hello, astronaut. You going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? Don't worry, I'll come back. That's what Feldspar said too. They never did. Cornfells will be really sad if you don't come back. Like how sad it makes them to talk about Feldspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost in space too. I bet you will be able to meet up with him. Feldspar, that is. Hey, we're back here. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on a new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Great, thanks. Okay. Just kind of look around here. Okay. And I guess we just... Yep. Oh, okay, so it's, from the crystal, maybe? It's pulling us up. Suit up. Oxygen refill. Spot a tree, walk towards it, enjoy. Okay. Okay, interesting. This one and only Harthian village, as well as the main source... Or the one and only Harthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statues in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights, and my memories flashed before my eyes. Hal says the statues never opened its eyes before. The cave at the very center of Timber Hearth, used by Outer Wilds Ventures to train new astronauts, I successfully repaired another satellite for Gosling. Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on Atla Rock. Hal says Gabbro went back to the to Giant's Deep to try and learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Okay, that's cool. It's interesting. Buckle up. All right. Oh, interesting. What I'm curious about is, there was that area with, like, a fire. Over here. Are we too big to land here? Okay, no, that works. Cool. What the fuck is this? What's going on? Okay, Tektite, what's the deal? Heyo, hatchling. Thought you were talking, or I thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over... It's like Beetlejuice. Me? I saw something crash over, something crash over the horizon, and I didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. What crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. Looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's nothing. It's not anything I've seen on Timber Hearth before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. You think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might have come off of dark bramble. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. No one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody... don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without getting a better idea what's lurking inside. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as the seed does. It's a good way to lose an arm or two. What about me? Right. Okay, that does hurt. Okay, let's not do that anymore. It was funny once, maybe twice. Already experimenting? Yeah. How's it going? Good, good. I literally just started, you know, I read the note about there being a thing over here, and I wanted to see what it was. Doesn't look like there's a fire here, though, right? Because that's what they were complaining about on the note, I feel like. So just some dark energy coming from this goober seed that will apparently hurt me if I jump into it. So yeah, let's not do that. Okay. Well, got a good look. Actually, let's see what he has to say about this. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Rumors. The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Atlarock. Seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. There's more to explore here. There's more to explore here. Is it just in general, or... So I wonder if, if I go back and go to the scout launcher. Okay, that's pretty good. Wonder if I go to the scout launcher if I can move it. Or talk to somebody who can. Will he say anything about this? No. This is kind of a pain in the ass, just to see if it's possible. I'm getting the feeling that this is not what I'm supposed to do because I'm still getting the tutorial tooltips. Okay, but we'll find out in a sec. Already a professional flyer. I've played a decent amount of space games. I was saying earlier, I've played a whole bunch of Elite Dangerous, and that game has very difficult or like well simulated landing and all that stuff. I will say I've never done it on a controller. But is there no way that I could look up the logs while I'm here? This kid. Nah, okay. I'm getting the feeling that this was kind of a waste. Maybe there's more to see over at the seed, but most people usually struggle with flying. I can speak for myself there too. Yeah, it's I mean, like I said, I can tell you with Elite Dangerous, I have crashed tons of ships before I figured out how to do like basically parking. Right? It's fucking ridiculous. But with that, I use the HOTAS, not a controller. With this, it's more simplified, so it's a little easier for parking. Okay, so I don't remember. Oh, whoops. Oh, wait, no, we're done. I don't need to talk. I don't remember who that guy mentioned, Tektite, so I'm just gonna ignore that for now. My understanding of this game is that the conceit is like a time loop, like a Groundhog Day situation. So I'm assuming at some point that will occur, and we'll have to try all this shit over again anyway. So for now, I'll just ignore this bit. I just know that there is a dark bramble seed, which they've kind of spoiled. I would not have known what that was if it didn't outright say what it was. Even the guy who was looking at it didn't know what it was. I feel like maybe that's maybe they shouldn't have given that away, but oh well. Okay. So do I have like an odd compulsion to just like look around here and just to see if there's more stuff. You know? Like what's the deal with that? That looks pretty cool. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's some pretty cool stuff here. There's always stuff to explore. Go wild. Yeah. These are pretty cool. These geysers. It's a free galaxy, you can do whatever. Whoop. Well, let's go off-world. Now, okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the Atla Rock. Oh. Wait, no, that's not it. There we go. What does that do? I don't even know what that... Oh, a scout. Interesting. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Is that okay? Whoa, whoa, nope. That is not okay. I did not land. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Buckle up. What are you doing? Okay, that's the button. Hold on. Hold on. What? Can we land here? There we go. Okay. Now, let's suit up. I don't know what we can or can't do. Unidentified signal nearby. Ooh, trees detected. Oh wait, he's not in a suit. I was wondering if you would forget the suit. No. But this guy's not rocking a suit. I guess he's by trees, right? Is that why? Alright, buddy. Esker. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro's Gabbro, and you know how Rebec feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to talk about? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels, and Gaussen, mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And then ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do. When ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers, since I'm always in one place. It's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone in our village. Probably, or actually definitely, the other travelers carry instruments so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, yep. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole is marked on your map, marked in red on your mini-map, but the Atlarock is a pretty small moon. Really, just go north, you can't miss it. What is this place? Very funny. Stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to Lunar Outpost. To the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then. But the ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost to cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from Timber Hearth, and keeping an eye on things. Alright, see ya. Okay, so there's our ship. And there's the North Pole, in that direction. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's a good thing to do. Pull that out every once in a while. Whoa. Jumping too high. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48, still not picking up Raybeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51, listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gosen their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rebeck's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. No, it's back again today. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar just... Okay. Alright. So there it is. Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, so the sun goes supernova to reset everything, huh? Yeah, and then I bet you we're gonna be right back at the statue. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Cool. Oh wait, no, we wake up here again. Psh, hold on, I didn't know I could do that. Favorite game, enjoy your playthrough. Hey, thanks. These burn too easy. Hey, you ready to get off this thing? Did I just die? Bad dream or something? Still look half asleep. That's got a negative... but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars before launch. Things tend to do that when you stick them. Yeah. That seems to check out. Okay, well, get back to it. Now, out of curiosity, I just want to look at the log here. Yeah, okay. Alright. Esker's growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. Lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on everybody. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. Oh, wait. Hold on. I have one of those, don't I? Roasting is a subtle art in this game, yeah. Seems like it. Okay, there it is. Oh, okay. Now, I do like the simplified tools here, where they show like the little gauge on the side and everything. This thing here, in the tube. There's a lot of cool little stuff. Now... Wait, what? Okay. Okay, maybe not. A little high. All right, let's just get real in there. Oh, okay, wait. It comes from like the top right. Okay. Well, come on. No! Let's go! I'm trying hard not to equate this to a first-time experience, and I'm failing. Wait, there's a scout launcher on the spacesuit? Error, duplicate signal, scout. Whoa, okay, holy shit. So it's... Okay, R1 for scout launcher. Wow, holy shit! That would have been a lot easier. Heyo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. Is that a dark bramble seed? I think so. Or you think so? It's nothing I've seen. Hold on. Does he have anything to say? Didn't want to spoil, but it's kind of essential. No. Look, if it's like a mechanic of the game that I'm missing, that's totally fine, right? Whoa, okay, there it is. Maybe, oh, it's an anglerfish. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm good. Alright, let's hop back in here, and I just want to see... Okay, inside the seed. I launched my little scout into the sea. That's a funny sentence. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. When I launched my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hearth, it ends up in a much larger space, or a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Okay, so there's no symbol over there, so there's not... I don't think there's anything we can really do. Alright, see ya. Time to bail. Alright, so where do we want to go? Maybe not into the sun. Whoop. What is... Oh, is that... Oh, that's... I was looking at the fucking... the left stick button, thinking that was another planet. Where's the, Battler Rock? What is that? Dark Bramble. Giant Steve. Whoa, there it is! Okay. I found it. What the fuck? Alright. Whoa. Okay, this is kind of tough. There we go. Okay. It kind of... Oh! It kind of, like, reorients you. Okay. Suit up. Take a look. It almost found you first. No kidding. So I just want to, Oh, come on. Because I didn't really get to read it because the sun exploded. Okay. Something strange. Okay. Feldspar's harmonica. Oh. Oh. Feldspar. He's in the bramble. He's gotta be, right? Oh, whoops. Okay, now real quick. Now... Oh, what is this? Interesting. Oh, no, no, no! Yeah, I just wanted to check this thing out. Howdy, cowboy. What's up? How's it going, Quirky? So this is, the aliens, I forget what they're called. Excuse me?
Aha.
Oh, hey, thanks for that follow there. Whoa. Was that, Jazz? What the hell? What's going on? Stop moving. Oh. That's really cool. Hmm. So this is like reminiscent, what this looks like to me, in the museum, this was like this was like on the right side of that wall that was supposed to be like their ancient text or whatever. So I think this is, they can target these other things, but they don't know where this is, you know, whether that's missing or it's, you know, busted or whatever. I think that's what they're trying to signal there. Cool. All right. Four eyes are the Harthians, right? Okay, Coleus, I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. Eye signal locator. Coleus, however, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points in the right direction. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see. This is Felix. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. I would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Oh. Okay, so this is the same text. Oh, I see. Interesting.